90% of the time we're all faking it anyway.
Would you rather break a bone or get kicked in the balls?
I can't imagine anything worse than a string in my ass crack.
Undeniably horrific.
Hi, I'm Polly.
Hi, I'm Callum.
Hello, I'm Ben.
Hi, I'm Emma.
Hi, I'm Billy.
Hi, I'm Mila.
Hi, I'm Stefan.
I'm Louise.
And we're going to be asking each other the burning, uncomfortable questions that we want to know about the opposite sex. The question every guy wants to know the answer to: does size really matter?
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, it's how you use it, isn't it?
It's dependent on the woman, whether size matters for her.
Not. No, it doesn't.
Size doesn't matter,
As long
guys.
as- yeah, exactly. As long as
Clapping, sound effects, and cheering. Way!
You know, even if you don't have the size, you could still do stuff.
as long as you know what you're doing with it, that's fine. And
I still don't.
It depends on your skills, you know?
Not the size of the yacht, but the motion in the ocean.
90% of the time we're all faking it anyway.
I didn't even ask that.
Can you tell if a girl is faking it?
I don't care.
I've never had a woman fake it.
Most people don't like me enough to fake. I'll just say that.
Some guys, yes. Guys who are like, perhaps maybe more regular sex.
You sound like a very giving lover.
Oh yeah. I don't give a
Wham
shit.
bam, thank you, man.
But I am giving.
There is a change when
change.
a woman orgasms. Things get tweeter.
I can only speak for myself. I reckon most men probably can't. Men are so happy to be having sex, they couldn't think about anything else. They're not going to interrogate your orgasm. Maybe like 10% of men can tell. Do women actually watch porn?
of course.
Great.
I think a lot of women say they don't, but I feel like every woman has.
Everyone watches porn. That's how you realise how to fake an orgasm.
I'm guessing guys watch it more. But at the same
I've never seen it.
never. Ever.
So for you it's an education,
Yeah.
whereas for me it's a hobby.
Like, you have to see it just to experience it.
I see your private history.
Clear history.
Do you talk about it?
Oh yeah, I've had conversations with my friends about like what's like what do you prefer and stuff like that. It's just interesting, isn't it?
Sometimes it's a laugh with your mates. You've done that when
Yeah,
you were younger.
I've done that, yeah.
That's pretty weird, isn't that? Just like loads of you gathered around porn, like ha 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 ha. Maybe one of them was enjoying it. You don't know.
A lot of women kind of like lie about it, but it's like, if guys can do it, why can't women?
Right on.
It actually makes you really disappointed the first time you have sex because it's so sensationalised, and you have sex
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like, brilliant.
I hate this.
Men and women all watch porn. If you haven't, it's worth it. It's worth the watch.
It's worth the watch.
What does getting kicked in the balls feel like?
Undeniably horrific.
There's no pain like it.
It starts off kind of mild and then kicks in.
For some reason, it feels like your testicles have gone into your stomach.
I remember it every time I've been hitting the nuts in my life.
I remember feeling like my entire body was being ripped into a black hole.
You just kind of like curl up into a ball and just...
Yeah.
Would you rather break a bone or get kicked in the balls? Oh come on, it can't be that hard.
It is. Trust me, you don't know.
I'd rather you slap me in the face, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
Well, that's good to bear in mind.
see that. I remember once there was a guy I knew and he got hit in the nuts so hard he was sick, just immediately. Just
Women, after childbirth, a few years later, they'll say, I think we should try again for another kid. I've never said kick me in the balls again.
But that's a whole
you-
different thing. No, that's
You
a
tell
whole...
me what hurts more. Have you ever faked an orgasm?
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't think there's a woman out there that hasn't.
You know, sometimes you have to just to make it stop.
And it's not because
Go
it's...
phone my fiance. Hello? Hey, you okay?
Like with guys, it's very easy. Like, you know, like what buttons to push.
Have you ever faked an orgasm?
But like with girls, it's a very like complex mechanism.
Hello? Call ended.
Disappointing.
The sex spell.
Some guys do have this kind of thing of like, no, I have to give her an orgasm, otherwise I failed. And you're like, oh no, it's fine. Like, I'm really enjoying the other part of it. They kind of don't believe you, so yeah, you just,
Yeah.
If you care about someone, you don't want them to like, you know, feel bad or inadequate, so you just kind of fake it. You're like, that's sick, mate. Thank you. Thank
Job well done,
Let's
gold
do-
star.
Yeah. Sometimes we fake.
Next.
How did guys hide their erection at high school?
So I would just generally be sitting down, so it's probably more like get closer to the table.
Stick it up in your waistband, do you know? So it's,
Okay.
it's pointing straight up.
Just right under there.
Sort of
just-
locked under, yeah.
Popping at the top of your trousers, like.
No,
it's
so
there.
you see. I mean, yeah.
If it was really big, I assume it could go, maybe hit your chin, do you know?
Yeah.
If you were very lucky.
Yeah.
But that, not for me.
I don't know. It would always come at like awkward times, like in maths or something. Like what?
So you put your hand in your pocket and then you just sort of like grab it and hold it to the side and you just tame it. Like
Holding it back like a dangerous lion.
like Steve Irwin with a snake, you just hold it down.
Do you have any times particularly you remember it happened to you?
Let's just make it sound like I haven't had a boner in years. I remember erections. Years ago.
Did you ever used to do things like, you know, people are like, think of grandma, and stuff like that? Or is that just worse?
No,
Does
you
that make
see,
it really weird?
yeah, because then like, what if it doesn't go away whilst you're thinking of your grandma? Then
You
you're
have to
like,
have a whole like
Yeah,
reflective talk
exactly,
with yourself. Like,
exactly.
yeah.
I had one in English class, and then it lasted about 3 hours or something when I was 14. It was very odd.
I would be like walking along. I would be like boing.
You can't walk around at full mast all day. Not all day. If it's all day, you've got a problem, go see a doctor.
Why is there such a thing as a fuckboy?
I think some guys kind of make that like, oh, if I'm not having sex, I'm a failure.
I suppose any hole's a goal.
Any hole's a goal, as they say.
Indeed.
I don't know, it's really tough. I guess it's the company you keep.
You know, you can't keep a player down.
Girls can be fuck girls as well.
Fuck girls.
The world's full of fish and you've got to go fishing.
I think it's interesting because I feel like fuckboy is almost like kind of like a term that women have used to try and push like slut over to the male
Slut
gender.
boys.
Slut boys.
Yeah.
Guys are trash in general.
Men kind of get praised for sleeping with multiple people, and women kind of get condemned.
I think it's a very kind of double standard thing where they're like, you have to be loyal to me, but I won't be loyal to you.
It's probably more with guys, but I just think if you're a decent guy, like me, you don't keep that company.
Yeah, put a ring on it, don't you?
Yeah, ring on it. Forever.
Why do girls in clubs always go to the bathroom in groups?
Sometimes you know you're in the toilet with about 10 people and you ask yourself that question.
I don't think it's a thing that happens when you're like at work.
Karen, I need a poo.
It seems to me like it's the main event. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people go to the club for the toilet more than the bar.
It's the obvious thing of like girls love to talk, like amount of gossip that comes.
Yeah,
out.
like you talk to each other whilst you're having a piss, I hear.
I mean, the funnest bit about a club can be the toilet because you listen to people's conversations and they're absolutely brilliant. Like, oh my god, babe, why have we never been friends before? This is the moment. Let's go to breakfast.
If it's like a really dead pub, I'll go into the girls' toilets. I did last night.
I don't want to think about like friendships I've had and gone, oh, I remember the dump that Sarah took that one time. Do you know, it's
It's just easy to carry on the conversation.
Yeah, that as well. And plus you can like talk about people.
Yeah.
Like,
And freshen up your makeup. Looking blithe by the fellas.
I look back through my uni days and it's just like, excuse me, can you take a picture of us?
so it's just
Backdrop toilet. The friends you make in the toilet. I miss you all.
Do you feel the need to shave?
I definitely don't feel like a social pressure to do it anymore.
Yes, I do, but especially my legs get so hairy.
I went through a big phase where I didn't shave my armpits.
Yeah.
And then I was like, do you know what? I'm not skinny. I've got, you know, why add another thing to like...
In the winter, like, no, you just shove in a pair of jeans and that's it.
Yeah, I do shave my legs and do occasionally shave other stuff too, but I don't feel like any kind of pressure from anyone else to do it. It's more
Yeah.
just for me it feels nice, and there is nothing better than shaving your legs and then putting on fresh pyjamas and getting into bed because it feels really good.
When's like the longest that you've gone without shaving? You just left it. Is it
Quite a long time.
Is it a very long time?
Winter's great because you can just let it go.
Let it grow.
Let it grow.
I'm not personally pressurised by it.
Do you think other women are?
It's like, yeah, for sure. It's quite brave for women to just have sort of hair and just let it grow.
Yeah.
I genuinely look at women and be like, whoa, that's brave. Women do get highly judged if they didn't shave.
What is the benefit of a thong?
I'm not particularly a thong fan. Granny pants all the way.
It looks great, but it doesn't look comfortable.
I can't imagine anything worse than a string in my ass crack.
It looks just like you just floss in your ass.
I think women like to wear them because they feel like it makes their like bum look good, and like if you see the top of it, it's kind of like sexy.
They're uncomfortable when you first start wearing them. Reason for them is not to look great in them, but to get rid of like bikini, like well, not bikini, like underwear lines.
Visible panty lines.
Yeah, the VPI.
Yeah.
That's right. VPI.
BBL.
Yeah. What am I thinking of?
Bloody thongs, right, you know.
Oh yeah, when it rides up, oh god, yeah, that is so painful. But no, they are.
I never saw it that way.
Does every guy really fantasize about having a threesome?
Okay. I'd say every guy's thought about it. Not necessarily fantasized about it.
I think so. To be like the big chief, you get all the women. And if you have 2 women, then you're definitely a chief. You know?
I've never had one, nor would I know what I'm doing. I don't want to disappoint more than one person at a time.
When it actually comes down to it, can you handle 2 women? Can you even handle 1 woman? You know?
Well, I've only got, one piece of equipment, if you know what I mean. And I can only really do one thing at a time.
I don't know, it's not something that's really on my mind. I'm desperate for one boyfriend. Let alone 2.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you like this video, click that like button.
And if you want to see more of our content, then subscribe.
And if you have any questions,
Just slide them into the comments box.